Before you even think about spending thousands of dollars on a gym membership in El Dorado Hills, you need to watch this video and focus. Today, I'm diving deep into El Dorado Hills Sports Club. And is it actually worth it for your lifestyle? Or is it just going to be another expensive gym membership that you stop going to in 3 weeks? Today, I'm giving you the full honest breakdown. The gym floor, classes, pool, courts, spa, the whole vibe. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly whether you should join or skip it. And if you're thinking about moving to El Dorado Hills, this club alone might completely change how you feel about living here. So check this out. I moved up here about 4 years ago from the Bay Area, from Marin County. Full disclosure, I owned my own gym in Sausalito. Gym was somewhere around 8,000 square feet. My gym was filled with a lot of, I would like to describe my gym as blue collared, but because I was living in Sausalito, you definitely had people with some big pockets. So it was more of like the down to earth, not as bougie type, if that makes sense. A lot of the bougie types in Marin County definitely went to the Bay Club. Whereas out here, we have Lifetime Fitness that is pretty much congruent with the Bay Club if you're from the Bay Area. Now, when I walked into El Dorado Hills Sports Club, I instantly felt the culture of like blue collar. So I consider it the blue collar country club, like to the fullest. That's what you're getting. You're going to get the hard workers out there that come in and get their workout in probably after or before work. You're going to get a very small crowd during the day. You're going to get a bunch of high schoolers as well. But my first impression of this gym was, darn, I definitely did find home. I was instantly greeted by some of the members. You're going to meet a lot of the members when you instantly walk into this place because people actually go out their way to reach out to you. And if you're somebody who likes to be left alone too, they're going to leave you alone too. But at the end of the day, you're going to feel like family, whether you like it or not. That's just how we get down at El Dorado Hills Sports Club. So it's a place where if you love community, you want to feel part of a community, and that means something to you when it comes to joining a gym, then that's a huge positive when it comes to El Dorado Hills Sports Club. So located in the town center, it has an expansive parking lot, so you can always find parking. Never going to have to worry about that. My first vibe of the cleanliness of the place was that they had a full staff. At every hour of the day that I'm there, I always see somebody doing something when it comes to cleaning, so you don't have to worry about that at all. The cleanliness is always up to par. The layout is very expansive. When you walk in the front door, you're greeted by the expansive weight room that has multiple squat racks, Smith machines, dumbbells, bench presses. We now have, I think, 6 to 7 functional cable machines and hammer strength machines and different ISO weight machines that you can use for things like leg extensions, hamstring curls, and etc. So you definitely have plenty of space to get after it. And a lot of the times we are able to use the basketball court to take up your fitness to the next level by bringing anything that you want into the basketball court to elevate your functional training, HIIT training, whatever you need. It's just nice to have additional space in order to get after it. So we've got free weights, we've got machines, we got a whole upstairs that's dedicated to cardio. And not only upstairs do we have cardio, but you definitely have a designated spin classroom, and you have another private studio up there that they use for the fitness classes, that even when the fitness classes aren't active, you can use that extra fitness space to do your own workout up there too. So the layout of this gym is absolutely perfect for what it is. It's a huge gym, but it definitely does feel small just because of the community sake of it. The energy is great there. You're going to feel right at home. You're going to feel like you're instantly in a place where you don't feel judged. You don't feel underdressed, right? It's just a place where I don't sense too much ego. I go to some gyms and you got people that are walking around and you just feel like you're going to be judged, or you can just kind of feel and sense the ego in the room. And El Dorado Hills Sports Club definitely doesn't have that. We definitely have some serious lifters there, but our members are definitely casual, cool, calm, and collected folks that you can easily talk to and get along with. That's the one thing that stood out to me when it came to this club is within the first 2 days, I had people reach out to me, and instantly within a week, I had 15 to 20 friends, and now going on 4 years, I'm a part of the community. people go out, they have drinks together, they go have lunch. There's a morning coffee crew that meets at coffee Tuesdays and Thursdays. So the dynamic of just that sense of community is one of a kind when it comes to a place like El Dorado Hills Sports Club too. So classes, they have tons of classes. Now, I've never taken a fitness class there. Actually, that's a lie. I took a spin class there and absolutely loved it. There's so many classes at so many different times that you're able to take. So if you're somebody who likes classes and needs that to be a part of your fitness routine, then you definitely have numerous of classes to choose from when it comes to El Dorado Hills Sports Club. Now, unlike Lifetime, we don't have any pickleball or tennis courts, but what we do have is 2 huge pools. One of them specifically is dedicated for doing laps. The other one is more family friendly, but it does have lanes in that pool as well to do laps too. We also have 2 hot tubs. So we have the amenities of like that smaller, like I mentioned, blue collar country club type of feel, which is everything that I need. Outside of El Dorado Hills Sports Club, but attached to the building, they have a spa. Now, there's not part of the membership, but you do have the luxury of booking time at the spa, getting a massage. Also, upstairs, right close by where the cardio section is, you have radiant yoga. So it's not included in your membership, but you have the option to join a radiant yoga class that is ran by Radiant Heat. Very popular option here, but it's nice to have that kind of convenience in your gym. So main question here is who should join? You join here if you're a family living in the greater El Dorado Hills area. You train here if you definitely love that small town country club type feel where you're going to talk to people, you're going to get to know people's names, and you really feel at home and you have that sense of community, and you want to be a part of something where you don't feel super bougie, you don't feel like there's a lot of ego going on, because everybody is super humble here, super casual. So if you're that type of person, you're going to fit really well here at El Dorado Hills Sports Club. Now, who should not join? You shouldn't join if you think that you're going to come in here with a big ego. You're going to get checked at the door. We don't do that around El Dorado Hills Sports Club. It's so family, community oriented. Everyone gets along. I cannot stress this enough. It's one of those gyms where it's like that old movie or old TV show Cheers. Everybody knows your name. Everybody is there to help one another. It's truly a family feel. So if you think you're going to go in there and have some ego, yeah, probably going to talk to you. If you feel like that you are on a budget, the gym membership that I pay is somewhere around $119, $120 a month. And if that sounds expensive to you, which I know for a lot of people it is, including myself. However, let me break it down like this, because this is how I look at gym memberships. Depending on how many times a week you go. So for me, I go 6 days a week. So if I'm paying somewhere around $120 a month and I'm going 6 days a week, if you do the calculations on what that costs for me per day to go to the gym, it comes out around $5 per day. And to me, what more can you do that substantially helps your body for merely $5? You can't even get a foot-long Subway sandwich anymore these days for $5. So if I can go to the gym, get a solid workout in, benefit my body, go do a sauna, a steam room, hop in the hot tub, go in the pool, all for $5, I definitely can make it make sense for my budget. And by all means, I'm definitely far from being one of the richest people in town. I'm probably on the opposite of that 100%. So final verdict here, if you're looking for community, amenities, and lifestyle, this is worth it. If you're just looking for the cheapest place to lift weights, this probably isn't your spot. When people ask me what it's really like living in El Dorado Hills, this club is part of that answer. This is a club where, like I said, it's like Cheers. Everybody knows your name and it's all love. I hope this video helped. Once again, I'm Joubert Caston. I couldn't recommend El Dorado Hills Sports Club anymore. Have a blessed day.